welcome to Health Hits Experience.
The anger is sort of what keeps me going.
This is how change works. Small things all gathered together.
Make sure that the rest of the group knows.
So I need to know that you have my back on this.
Welcome to Health Hits Experience, the paperclip subscription box. I'm your Dungeon Master, Brittany Lee. Welcome to the show. Here we go. Once again, we are about to rock and roll right into this. Before we begin, the finale of the show is July 17th, so get on board. Here we go. And
that's so close.
It's so close, and yet so far, there's so much to do. Additionally, because of that, we are going until we're going. So these streams are going to be whatever length they end up being. Maybe shorter, maybe longer, who knows? I might show up in your house, I don't know. Just to finish the stream. Also, if you want to support us, consider supporting Cam. Every little bit to Cam helps us keep going because we get lights, we get cameras, we get cool new floors that you can't see. It's awesome. It's great. You can do that by going to bit.ly/CamErieDonate. Capital C, capital A, capital M, capital Erie, capital Donate. That is going to be on the screen, at least as a QR code for the stream, and should be a link for the VOD. That is what we're going to do. And I don't want to waste any more time because we have some things to get through. So I'm going to get us started here. We're going to start somewhere else. We're going to have a little snippet of somebody else. We're gonna see Aerolise walking into Swarm Tech. She swipes her badge and smiles at Nalaya, who was manning the front desk. She went into the break room, changed into her uniform, and found her way down the long hallway to her desk. She sat in front of her monitors and checked the readouts from the night before. Nothing unusual. Power source was within normal parameters, but there would need to be a crystal exchange in the next solar cycle. Information relay checks coming back acceptable, some speed variations in Sector 12, but a technician would be in tomorrow for routine maintenance anyways. Keen quantities. Aerolise always had to look away when she got to this part of the checks. She needed the moment to convince herself it was just numbers, just data flowing in and out of the Magitech servers. Because if she didn't, the number would make her dizzy. She looked back at the monitor and verified the number with the report from the 4th processing center. Everything was normal. All right, we're finding ourselves back in the catacombs as everyone has gone through Club Topic, through the bathroom, down the stairs, into the dark, dank, bone-filled catacombs. They're darker than comfortable, bioluminescent mushrooms growing along the base of the walls made from bones. They light the way. The air is stale. There's almost a coppery taste in your mouth as you make your way through. As you continue to trek through, you notice that there are a variety of sizes and shapes to these tunnels, seemingly a random amalgamations of ideas on how to consolidate the dead. What's happening? What are we moving? What is your walking order, to use a D&D term?
Right. So, is there just one tunnel right now, or are we just going one way?
Right now, you're just in one hallway.
How wide is it?
Yeah.
It is, you can touch both sides.
So,
Okay.
But
Like
don't,
a
because there's
single
bones.
line.
Yeah, like a
so
single
single
line. That's
line.
where we're at right now. To make this an interactive experience, you guys get to make the map as we go. Because I'm making the map as we go.
Wow.
Yeah, it's exciting. So if somebody wants to start with making a tunnel, this skull is our metric. For the grid lines around it are going to be our 5x5s.
Is that skull the club topic?
Yes. Yeah.
That makes
So that's where
very
we
fitting.
started?
Yeah, that's where you started.
Okay.
And so if we want to make like, I don't know, like a 20-foot, 30-foot tunnel. Yeah, there we go. Great. Excellent.
Working on it.
I'm going to stand in the back.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because I have a long-range rifle.
I am also a squishy baby.
Okay.
So I
the technical term.
I will stay in the back.
Okay. We're in the
You're
back.
literally made of metal.
But also,
she's got synthetic skin now. So
a
it's
wizard.
it's softer.
Yeah.
Right.
20 foot. Okay. Is each square 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
You know, I'll just let you do it. You clearly got this.
Putting Liz in charge.
Yeah, you're the map person because you're in the lead, buddy.
Great. And just as a fun little reminder, you've got Schmel, you've got Fazro, you've got the Rock Squad with you.
This is a long line.
It's a very
It's a long line.
Conga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do. Okay. Anything fun happening?
Just trying to not touch the walls, my dude.
Yeah, we're trying not to touch the walls. I do want to very quickly, just because I forgot to do this, Flux is just going to be like, right. And I'm going to reach in my bag and I'm going to pull out a little, like, steel ring that I made, like a finger ring, and I'm just going to press it into your palm, Pearl, and just be like, put this on. This will help you conserve magic. I forgot to give it to you earlier. There was a lot going on, and I sort of slipped my mind.
I always figured when you gave her a ring, it'd be a little more romantic than this.
Hey, you're way up front, and I want you to shut up.
Calling over his
Thank you.
shoulder.
Bright red, just like slips it on whatever finger it fits, and then just like.
Aren't you supposed to kneel down before you do that?
PM, come out of suitcase mode, please, and punch Hieronymus.
Please.
If you think I won't waste spells to hit you from back here, you got a whole nother
Okay,
thing
well-
coming.
If you guys are hitting each other,
No. it's-
PvP!
we're no more hypotheticals. Do it or die.
No, PM is coming out of suitcase mode, and he's just going to go.
Great.
Just kind of like
cool.
punch
Just
inside.
holding it and suddenly like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
How much damage does Hieronymus take?
Nah, he's not actually doing damage.
You're rolling it down.
He's not doing damage. He's just going.
All right, 2 damage.
I guess you get spiked.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I have that rogue ability. Lets me take half damage when I get
So
hit.
it's 1.
Yeah, so it like doesn't.
So
do anything.
it like gives you a minor cut on your arm.
Yeah.
Little
Oh,
bruise.
dear. A little bruise. Wow, this is
All right.
okay.
Hey, did you say something about you had some kind of darts for us or something?
Oh yeah. God, there's a lot I forgot about. I'm gonna reach into my bag and I'm gonna grab 10 of my poison darts that I got out of those turrets from Dav's lair, and I'm gonna hand them to you.
Sweet.
So I believe on impact they do 1 piercing damage and 2d4 poison damage, and they are range. I think they have like a 20-foot range. So
Oh, these are for throwing at people.
yes.
I thought it was for when we go back to a bar and.
I mean, you could, but they are tipped in poison.
yeah, well.
I don't know what kind of dartboards you're trying to kill. But those are for you. And
Thank
if
you.
anybody else wants them, I have more, but I feel like we're probably good on that. Yeah. I'll give Fazro the other 9.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
If somebody gets close to you, you just stab them in the throat with one of those, and no more problem.
But don't touch the tips yourself.
Okay. I got a bag. Don't worry.
There we go.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Just loose
I'm
in
sure
there.
this is fine.
They're just
Are-
loose in
Are
there.
we moving now?
Yeah, we are. Sorry.
Okay, great. We're moving. You come up to basically a fork that splits at a 90-degree angle. So you can choose which direction you would like to go.
Left or right, kids?
Well, left or straight?
Left
Well,
or straight,
you're in the lead,
kids?
so
Let.
do you want to at least look down both hallways first?
No, just
Yeah.
always go left. That way you can't get lost.
I
how
don't
it
think that
works?
is how
yes,
that works.
if you always go left, every time you come to an intersection.
Liz, are you drawing it to the right?
It doesn't
Yes.
matter. It doesn't matter.
All right.
It doesn't matter. Listen. We all know my directionality is fucked up. So, all right, fine.
There we go.
We're going.
Fixed it.
Okay,
We're
great.
going left, I guess.
I see. We're going left.
Checking. Yeah, I'm gonna look down both ways, see if what.
Nothing.
I mean, you can. They're hallways. They're going to go for a minute, so you're not going to be able to immediately tell what goes where.
All right. Like. Fuck it. Left.
All right. Fuck it, left.
Fuck it. Left.
I mean, he is the captain, so you should listen to what he says.
Okay, cool. So I am going to describe this for you. I'm going to let you kind of, the exact dimensionality does not matter right now, unless you start hitting each other again. But you're coming across a room that has 2, once you go in, has 2 right and left, basically, outputs that you could go through. But it's a big room. And it is, 1, 2, 3, 4, let's see what room it is. It's a room with, directly in the center, a spiral staircase around a perfect circle.
Like a perfect circle is in like a hole in the ground?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I'm in the back. I can't lean over.
Okay. Yeah, who's looking at it?
Sure.
You don't have to look at it. I am just.
I'll have PM flip on his floodlight eyes.
Okay, great.
And just beam down the hole so you can actually see.
Cool. Roll me a perception, Cyrus.
13 plus. So
Wow.
that'd be 17.
17.
Not bad.
Okay, cool. So if you stand at the top of the staircase goes down pretty far before you see where the hole basically starts. So if you were to go further down, you could like kind of get up close and personal. I'm assuming you're not, because you can still see when you look down.
Yeah.
And you look down and you see, for a minute you're not sure you see anything, and then you notice that there's just like a slight reflection, and it is water all the way down at the bottom. And as you look closer, it seems to be some kind of well, something that was definitely drilled, not naturally there. They drilled it to maybe see something, and you're not 100% sure, but you think you might have seen some movement underneath the water. Not enough to call for attention, unless you wanted to tell everybody.
Anything down there?
Water.
Oh. Gross. Stagnant water.
Well, wiggly water, but it does not matter.
That
Wiggly
sounds
water.
a lot worse. What? Oh. Oh, that is worse.
Probably not that way.
Probably not down.
Nope.
Into the wiggly water? No?
No?
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna,
Right.
real quick, this is gonna be fun for me.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
I just,
I mean, is there like a tunnel down there?
so there's a, frickety, this is why I'm having a hard time. There's a,
Water.
this is not how
It's just all one big ooze.
no, so those are where the side exits are. I'm just
Oh.
having a hard time.
Oh, so there's other.
Yeah, there's other directionalities that you can go. So this room has this circle in the center, and as you entered in, you noticed that there were 2 other ways you could exit the room.
Well, I would recommend not going down.
Right.
Can I look over the edge and see, is there like another tunnel at the bottom of it, or does it just go down into water? Like, is there like another way you could go once you go down the stairs?
It's so tight. It is
Okay.
like the staircase is around the well,
Oh, okay, so it's just like, nope.
just
All
to
right.
get into the well if you needed to for whatever reason. Actually, you know what? Yeah, never mind.
This is one of those like adventure novels. I'm sure there'd be like an item down there or something. But it's not, so let's not do that.
If you want to go down
No,
there,
God, no.
be my guest.
I can breathe water, but I don't want to breathe that water.
If only you had like a robot crab you could send down there.
I just built that thing, man. I don't want it to like something. I don't know if there's something in there. I don't want it to get it damaged.
Yeah, it's not something that you can do in one night. It takes a while.
Okay.
Well, to be fair, I actually did build it in like 6 hours, but still.
Well, never mind. Maybe
impressive.
he could just send it down there, I guess.
No, it's fine. We're just gonna keep going.
Alright, well, which way?
Well, if we go to the right, that's just kind of the way we just came, right? Or similar to it? I think it is.
Possibly. We don't quite know.
You know, peer down
Yeah,
that
go-
hallway.
We're going to the left. We're always going to the left.
You're right. Right, we should go left.
Okay.
Let's do the left thing. Skirting around the hole and going in the left.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Wow. More catacombs.
Never would have
The-
guessed.
If you look closer at the bones, you will see it is like a variety of different species types. Not just one.
Endoskeletons only, though.
Yes.
Yeah,
correct.
there's no shells.
no shells. It is.
So we know Snips isn't here.
True.
That is true.
Thank God.
It's also very much that they have been placed. It's not like they've been just kind of there.
Right and proper catacombs.
Right in proper catacombs.
Are there any shiny things?
Are there any shiny things?
Oh, dear God.
That is actually a good question.
The shiniest thing is the bioluminescent mushrooms that are growing along the base of the walls.
Do they look like they do anything, or are they just glowy?
I mean, if you want to investigate,
Would this be like a medicine check?
sure, whatever you want it to be.
Sure. Medicine. 9.
9. I don't know if you know what like mushrooms would do. Like,
You know what? Let's just stay away from those.
I've got plenty of drugs already.
I don't need to add more.
we don't need more of them. Okay, cool. So we're heading down the hallway, and the hallway seems to go further down as you walk further along. There are some steps carved into the stone. They very clearly go down. You feel slightly like, it's darker, and it's kind of a little more damp, and it's just a little further under as we go further along. And we find ourselves in another room that is a big circle. Just a big old circle that has a exit on the other side. But it is basically just a pass through. Yep, big circle. Big circle. Big circle.
Working on
Make
it.
it bigger. Floor to ceiling, bones everywhere, and it is a kind of a spiral pattern that comes out from the floor. Some of these tunnels have stone on the floor, and some of them are just bone all the way on the floor. Is it big enough? Yeah, big.
Okay.
And Hieronymus, you definitely would recognize what this is used for. Everybody else roll me an investigation.
Is it for concerts?
This might be for concerts.
Investigation?
Yeah, look around. What do you see?
29.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Okay.
I mean, should I bother? Really?
This is 3.
Oh, Cyrus.
Oh, I got a crit fail.
Oh my god.
I see so
Happy to
well,
be in a glowing
guys.
cave.
It's a glowing. You're having a great time.
I'm just
Cyrus.
flipping on
having
the
a great
scanners. Just
time.
be like,
Yeah. Pearl, your eye headlight shut off for a second for no reason.
I was like, nope.
There's the remnants of like a cool rock concert down here. You can see wires where things would have been plugged in. There's cigarettes on the ground. There are baggies on the ground. There's a single shoe where you're looking. There is also in the corner a very broken DJ droid. Like just a mess.
just gonna
down
walk
here.
over towards that.
Yeah,
Be
sure.
like, anything salvageable? With my 29.
With your 29, the turntable is salvageable.
You gonna carry it with you?
Nah, I'm just gonna grab some parts probably.
Sure.
It's just a couple like, I don't know if there's any magic in there at all, any like extra crystal batteries or something like that, but I'll just grab a couple.
Yeah,
and put
there's
them in
at
my bag.
least one in there.
Just some wires.
Yeah.
Just a couple gears. Put them in the bag.
Hieronymus, are we taking a selfie in here?
Yes, you bet we are.
Are you doing it like while I'm salvaging the thing? Just pulling
yeah,
out a
yeah.
bunch of wires.
Yeah, so while you're there ripping wires out, I say, everybody else kind of scooch in here, and I'm still, looking like, whatchamacallit?
Baxora.
Baxora, yeah. Everybody line up here and smile and click. Bzzzt, out of the Polaroid comes a little thing. Hieronymus takes it and shakes it like you do with Polaroids.
Yeah, and which you're not supposed to do.
It doesn't do anything.
It doesn't
it's not like
do
the air.
anything.
It's a ritual.
No,
Yes,
it's
correct.
just part of the process.
It is part of the process.
Beautiful. Slips in his little pocket there.
Nice. Excellent. Cool.
Is that a particular reason you're taking photos like we're on vacation?
Reconnaissance.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
I guess.
Do you normally take reconnaissance pictures with you in them?
Yes.
Oh. That's not how I did it, but
He doesn't look like him. You look great, by the way.
Thank you.
Who is this? Somebody's particular or like a?
Oh yeah. This was somebody who gave me the information about the catacombs and stuff here.
oh. You look very
Okay.
punk.
A
Goth?
little more gothic,
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, I
There's a
guess I was just sort of
distinction.
thinking it because like kind of looking around like the area we're in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of a mix, isn't it?
Yeah. But yeah.
Neat.
You gonna change it to someone else, or I feel like those
No,
horns
I'll
are
probably
gonna
stay
get,
like this for a while.
I feel like the horns are gonna get stuck on something.
Nah, it's all good.
Right.
All right. I suppose.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna head on through, I assume. because there's only one way to go here. Cool. Cool. We come across a 4-way area of the
goody.
dungeon. Well, it's not technically 4, it's 3, you know, straight, left, right, but big ol' crossroads.
Oh yeah, okay. Well,
Go left.
Right. Let's go.
No, we're
left.
going left, Cyrus.
Cool.
I guess if we keep going left, it's easy to find our way back, right?
Bingo.
Suppose.
Okay.
I would love if we just ended up exactly back where we started, though. That'd be pretty funny.
I don't. Is this how? Oh my! Oh, there's so much happening right now. We could just go left and not have to draw everything on the canvas.
Need to draw.
Is that Fazro saying that?
Yeah.
Flex is gonna be Flex is gonna be like, sorry, he's just really detailed.
Oh,
He really
yeah.
likes making sure that we have everything written
Yeah.
down.
You're very good at this map making.
Thanks.
You're
You
Yeah.
don't have a map, you're gonna get lost.
gonna get lost. I know. I see this.
You would say that, Dad.
Dad, pull over and ask for directions.
No, we know where we're going.
I know where we're going.
I have a map.
Okay, cool. We're going left. We're going left. We're going left. You're gonna come across the pathway to this next area. Long, like it's a minute. It's not boom boom boom. We're in this next area. The bones along the walls kind of get slightly askew. You can kind of feel that this area might be a little too far under for things to be like really solid. And it's a dead end room. It's a big square room that you come across. And it is, let's see which one this one is, because I have so many rooms. Okay, so it's
Oh, you can really hear the streets from up down here.
We're so far under.
Traffic in Edu City just.
Just-
I don't think the stream can hear this, what you're referencing.
no, there's
so-
a motorcycle driving by.
Yes, correct.
Very loud cycle.
So
Yeah, very loud one. An obnoxiously loud one. I know you're watching motorcycle guy.
I know you're watching. This room is really humid, and
I thought you were gonna say human, and I was like,
There are
What?
no humans.
there are no humans.
that's why I was confused. I was
Yeah.
like, what?
It's really humid, and when you walk in, everyone roll me a perception. I want to see who notices what first.
God, I'm so good at those.
I know.
I can't wait to not see.
Oh my God,
anything again.
23.
Okay,
I have
great.
good eyes now.
You have good eyes now.
I got a 4.
Okay, cool.
Are your eyes okay?
Pearl, are you okay?
No, I hate it in here. This is horrible on many levels. Thank you for checking in, though.
Are you scared of like bones and stuff?
No, it's just it feels wrong to be in here. I mean, this is some people's resting place, isn't it?
Do you believe in like ghosts and stuff?
I'm not sure, but I'm not going to risk it.
You're kind of a ghost in like a metal body,
Oh
sort
God,
of.
please don't say that.
Like a ghost in the shell.
Yeah, that's a good example. Yeah, it sounds right for some reason. I don't know why.
Do you want me to describe this damn room or not?
Please
No.
describe it.
Yeah, go for it.
Stop us.
I'm trying. What you see is inset into the floor a fully automated swimming pool.
What the fuck?
What-
There are
uh,
timers and sensors that keeps things from overflowing. It hasn't been used in a while. There is some like dust on some of the towels, but the electronics keep it going.
Everything about this feels wrong, actually.
This does not belong in a cave. This
I mean,
is-
I could understand people partying in the other room, but
I guess maybe they come right here after partying and they just jump in the pool.
I
It's about as gothic as it gets, really.
suppose.
I guess
mean, I
having a pool
guess.
party in the
Yeah.
catacombs. I mean, I wouldn't do it, but
But you're about as ungoth as it gets.
is that a compliment or not?
Take it however you like.
Gonna glare at you.
I feel like
The eyes telling.
I don't know if pirates can be goths.
That's not true. There's definitely pirate ghosts.
Well, I mean, kind of, but like,
I mean, Johnny Depp wears black eyeliner.
Who's that?
Yeah, who is that?
it's well, there's at least somebody named Johnny Depp here. Okay, what are we doing in this
The
pool
fourth
room?
rock guy that we killed was named Johnny Depp.
Yeah. Aw. Are there any exits in that room? Or is it just,
No.
Oh yeah, that's a dead end.
That's
so
a dead
we'll
end.
have to.
Are there still like skeletons in the walls in this
no,
area? Or, like,
in this
okay.
room it is purely made out of stone.
Okay, because I was imagining like skeleton arms holding the towels and stuff, and I was like, wow, it's pretty metal.
No, there
pretty
is
decadent.
like a little floating stand, like a little droid floating
I
stand.
thought you were gonna say a floating skeleton. And
No.
I was like, well, my God. Okay.
But it does look like this is still part of the same complex. It's not like this was added on, like they tunneled out from the catacomb walls and put this thing in here. It looks like it's all part of the same complex. They
Yeah.
just installed a pool here in this skeleton.
There's
free
nothing
room.
in the pool, by the way, right?
I look at the pool.
All right.
Let's find out.
Is this a
There's
perception
stuff
or
in the
investigation?
I guess, are you going in the pool?
I'm just like walking around the edge.
Okay. Cool. What do you see?
Which one? Is it perception or
If you're not
investigation?
going in the pool, then it's perception.
9.
Okay. You don't know.
It's probably icky. Can't
Yeah.
see shit in it.
It's like well kept.
Oh,
so,
It's automated.
They dyed it black.
Yeah.
but it's really hard to see in it.
Yeah. Of course
Anybody
they would
else?
add ink to the pool.
It's the bottom of it is painted black.
That makes it
Okay.
really hard to see.
Yeah, it makes
Okay.
it really hard to see. Anybody else looking at the pool? You don't have to.
Yes.
I'm
I'm not going
I
in.
just
Probably yes, kind of.
I just feel like it's super
Not going
sus. So I'm gonna
in, but-
try.
This would be the place where there would be like a
It'd be
key sitting at the
perception.
very bottom, you know?
I'm just taking a selfie
with the pool.
with the pool. Yeah.
Flux is just going to turn
14.
around and look at the camera like,
14.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are definitely like electrical things, not electricity, but there are automated devices in the pool for sure that you can see.
So it's just
It's like jets, and there's a little basically a pool Roomba.
this is pretty high tech pool, I guess.
Well, what do you think is powering this?
yeah, probably magic, right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't appear as though anything here has been touched in a while. So why is this pool still clean?
Maybe they just left it on for a while. Maybe the owners are away right now.
There isn't really much down here except the cave to disturb it.
Well, yeah. I mean, so as we're going through here, does it look as though this place is like coated in thick layers of dust and it hasn't been
You said the
passed
towels
through?
are dusty. So
The towels are dusty in the pool
But I mean, like the
room.
halls in general as we're going through, because like the Silence, they know about this place and presumably they come down here and stuff, and they
Probably have pool parties.
concerts in the room 2 things back. So
Yeah.
presumably people come down here.
Yeah.
But okay. So
Yeah.
it doesn't look like anybody's necessarily been using the pool, but it's not like this is all an abandoned
No.
area that.
No.
It's just not used very often.
Yeah.
This pool has been untouched for hundreds of years.
It's a ghost pool.
Yes.
It's only used by ghosts.
There's a ghost in here. All right.
Random question. Ghosts.
Yes.
Do we know if they exist or not?
Why is this relevant?
Because we're in a catacombs, pretty.
Yeah,
I need to
and?
know if we know if ghosts are real.
You tell me if you know if ghosts
I
are
don't
real.
even know what is that. An arcana check or a religion check or a history check?
Whatever you
All
want.
right,
it
I'll
to
roll
be.
a arcana legend.
Arcana legend.
Well, I rolled a 4, and I only have a +5 to my intelligence. But if it's arcana, then that's like 12.
How do you feel about ghost flux?
Fucking, I don't know. I've heard of them probably. I thought you'd know.
I think that right now, in this particular situation, the thought of ghosts is your personal belief, combined with however you feel quantifying ghosts as far as Pearl goes, as far as Otto goes, as far as the Haze Creeper goes.
Hey, well,
like,
it's just kind of important because I do have a bag of dust in my bag right now that allows me to, quote unquote, see ghosts. So I need to know if they're real.
Well, bust it out, see what happens.
There were some mushrooms back there that probably also let you see ghosts.
Well, it says they might not be real, so I'm like,
you tell me.
We'll wait
Now's
until
the
we start seeing
time.
shit float, and then we'll ask.
boy.
Okay. All right. Anybody else doing anything in this pool?
I'm getting the fuck out of this room.
This place is really weird.
You're not.
So-
Kind of cool.
You're not
But
having
really
it.
weird.
Are we heading to the next left then?
Yes.
Okay.
Always go left.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess we just go left again.
Okay. Great. We're going left again.
Watch, the thing we're trying to get to is like the first right.
Yeah, it was immediately to the right.
It's like, oh, here we are.
We have to go all the way around to everything else.
You're gonna walk down a hallway. Again, this is long. This is boring. To a degree. Faster's having a great time. You know, Schmel is curious. Rock Squad could care less. They're just there.
They're having a good time just being there.
They're talking to themselves in their own code language for some reason.
Do they speak Terran?
It's like a personal. It's like when you're 5 years old and you make up a language with your friends. Like it's not a recognizable.
Okay.
Like they just speak the regular language, but they say rock in the middle of every sentence.
And so we just don't understand it.
So rock, like rock, we're all rock going rock to the rock place lock.
Every
like,
syllable.
D-Rocky, they brock heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they could all just be speaking Pig Latin.
Right.
Rock Latin.
Rock Latin.
Rock Latin. Okay, great, cool. So you're gonna find yourselves at another cross section, which, so it's gonna go further. This is gonna go here. Wow, this is great, excellent, good job drawing me. That's here. You can either go this way or you can go this way. Which, to the people who are listening and not looking at my beautiful drawings, you can either continue to go straight or you can go left.
Well, you said the magic word.
I did. That's what I rolled.
You should really start making it so that there's no left somehow.
I'm
There's just up.
using my favorite dice in the world, which is a dungeon builder dice. I don't know if you'll be able to see this on camera.
That's pretty cool, actually.
It's a really cool dice.
I thought you were just rolling for like cinematic effect.
No, it's like really neat. And I wish I could tell you where it came from. I found it in a cheese ball container full of dice at
Cool.
Action Toy
That
Man.
is the best story.
So it's really fun.
Definitely a cursed item.
It's so fun, but I haven't had a chance to use it ever. So I'm
we are.
having a great time, just for fun, not to derail this stream. But I also got like these dice there too, which this one has just like months on it, and this one has just letters.
So what did everybody else bring for show and tell?
I didn't bring them, but I do have a set of precision D10s that go, like, it'll give you a random number between 10,000 and 0.0001.
Oh my
That's
lord.
awesome.
I love that.
That's amazing.
That's so
I love
fun.
that.
Anyways, put your fun, quirky dice in the Discord. We have a Discord. Jump
do have
in
a
there and do some fun things. Okay, cool. So you are going to find yourself in a room similar to the concert room. It's big. It's somewhat circular. This one is not quite as perfectly round. It's, organically shaped.
Okay.
But I will let you kind of decide what that means.
Egg.
Egg.
Eggs in chat.
Egg in the
Eggs
chat.
in the chat.
Well, that means that the pool was full of juice.
Egg yolk.
Is it egg juice?
Wow, that one went really far.
Yeah, because I'm not aiming. I don't actually want to hit you guys.
What? Pretty. That's so nice.
I'm not actually looking at you either. Okay, so we're gonna enter into this room.
What's in it?
Everybody, roll me perception.
I'm so good at that.
18.
18.
Dirty 20.
I really like
Okay.
my new eyes.
I got a
17.
13.
Oh, wait,
Okay.
that's wrong. I hit persuasion, not perception. Perception. A big honking 10.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Excellent. Hieronymus,
as average as it gets.
you are specifically like looking for where's your next selfie spot, I think is what is happening with you.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Specifically. So you're not really paying attention. Pearl, Flux, Cyrus, and I think, the rest of your crew, they're following your lead. You're entering into a room that seems to have been turned into the garbage pile for electronics, like piles and piles and piles.
What kind of electronics?
They're broken motherboards, gears. They're like all the way up to the ceiling. They're broken as shit. They're like really busted. It is everything rejected or broken or that just would not have worked for.
I'm going to search it.
Yeah, go for it. What are you looking for?
Anything and everything.
It's the dumpster in back of a Radio Shack in 1993.
Either anything that's somehow still intact or anything that looks like unique or usable parts or anything unique, I guess.
Okay, sure.
22.
Okay, Cool. So you are looking around. You're like poking stuff? Great. Cool.
Moving stuff aside.
You end up at a pile of just dingy white humanoid droids. They're pretty busted. Many of them are missing limbs, faces cracked, head plates off, and they don't look like much of anything. They're kind of bland. There's no design to them. They're very broken. Roll me a dexterity, please.
Save?
Oh,
Yep.
no.
I think that's a 6.
Okay,
And
great.
this is why
just
we
make
don't
sure?
dig in trash files.
6. Cool.
You never really convince Flux to do that.
One of them underneath the pile whirs to life, leaps out, and gets you.
With what?
Grappling,
This is-
just like at you.
He's just like
This
punching
is
me?
the second time you went towards a seemingly unalive thing and it's gotten you. So
Yeah.
What
maybe
was the
stop.
first time?
When you got
Pearl.
stabbed in the chest.
Oh, yeah.
The difference is,
Don't worry, Flex doesn't remember that very well. So.
yeah,
I
everyone else
I
does.
couldn't have learned from the event.
Yeah,
so.
correct.
Oh
cool.
my lord.
Right.
So do I take damage or is it just grabbing me?
You're grappled now, and everybody else roll initiative, please.
Oh, I don't get to roll initiative?
Nope. Well, I mean, you can, but you're gonna be not in this round.
Okay, that makes sense.
14.
14.
Rolled another 6.
Okay, great.
It's very fitting.
Oh, I got
Can,
a 15.
Okay,
Can PM attack this round?
sure.
Okay.
I got a 20.
Oh, great, Hieronymus.
Hell yeah.
Cool. So something happens when that droid like jumps out. It
Jump scare.
initiates jump scare. It initiates several others from around the room, and because of this, your companions are now also preoccupied, which I will say they are dealing with that until we
Okay.
come
So
back to it.
a bunch of other guys showed up and started attacking them. Got it.
Yes, and so because of that, there's several that are they are being handled by Rock Squad and Fazro and Schmel, and there are 4 other ones that jump out next to between the 4 of you. So there's 5 altogether, and we're going to. Okay, cool. They are broken as shit. Excellent. Love that for me. What's your dex modifier, Flux?
+2.
Okay. Cool. So, Hieronymus, what are you doing?
Hieronymus, first thing, is going to use his bonus action to give the help to Flux.
Okay.
So Flux will have advantage on the next thing he does.
Okay.
And then you're saying that like we each have something
Yeah.
up in our
Up in your grill.
up
Yep.
in our grill there. All right.
Yep.
Then I'm going to whip out my folding razor, which I do that cool kind of 1980s action movie butterfly.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I know. Thank you. And then, I will attempt to slice the head off of this droid that's in front of me.
Okay.
And that is a big honkin' 9 with the folding razor. So clearly, while it was impressive on screen, it was less effective in reality.
Yes, correct. Sorry to tell you this. Cyrus, what happens?
How close together are the ones that are attacking us right now?
However close you think you are to each other, this room is going to be like, how big did you draw this room? 5, 10,
This room is however big you made it.
Great. Yep, 60-ish feet across.
That's a big room. Makes sense. That was a dumping ground.
It's a big dumping ground, yeah.
Yeah.
Makes
And
sense.
did Flux like go running off into the middle of this thing? Like,
Yeah, I'm like 30 feet away, just being throttled to death.
So the ones like against us, I'm going to pull out the lightning net and throw it over them and activate the net.
Okay.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
I like that idea. It's a good thing you picked that up earlier.
Yeah.
Cool. What do I have to do for that?
I don't know, because you never gave me the stats
Oh
for it.
gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I
Oh.
can find those though. So everybody else vamp real quick.
Dun, 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 dun,
That's
dun,
not
dun, dun,
vamping.
dun, 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 dun,
Sorry, I'm
dun,
updating my. I forgot that I leveled up, so I have to update my steel defender. I
I'm
guess.
gonna kill you.
Hey, I'm not even in this round, so you could just ignore me. It's cool.
I am ignoring you. Okay,
We all do.
so
I feel honored to be ignored.
okay. Okay, so I'm giving you just there's the stats there for you. Liz.
Right.
That is the spell net launcher. So what do I have to do? Hit. So you've got +6 to attack.
Okay.
The ranged attack. How's that going for you,
What'd
Cyrus?
you do?
Well, it's at 11.
It's 11 to hit.
But
No.
they're right there.
They are right there. I will say like wraps it, but it doesn't power on.
Shit.
So I will say that the one next to you is restrained.
Okay. Fuck. Gonna pull. They're gonna pull out the techno flail from way back when, and then also
Okay.
rage.
Okay.
Bucket. And that one. This is nothing. Cool. Okay. Finally an effect that I've never gotten to do before. Holding it in the left hand, magic infuses with one of the weapons. Until the rage ends, the weapon's damage changes to force. Gains light and thrown, which I'm not sure what I could do with a flail for that.
Yeah.
With a range of
What,
20
you can
feet.
throw it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then if the weapon leaves the hand, the weapon reappears in the hand at the end of the current turn.
Okay, cool.
Full blown Kratos.
You could
just
literally
like,
just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it would
pretty
be
cool.
green because it's
Yeah, it's in his green hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Green hand.
What does it look like
hand.
when? So we haven't really talked about your rage now that you've got like a lot of other things happening. So what does it look like when you rage and your magic spills out and it's going through your hand that is now crystal jade?
So for like most of it, it's still the golden, and his right eye still is that golden color. But the left eye is now green, and it kind of runs like a more static electricity of green energy down through the arm.
Nice.
Liz, that's sick as fuck.
So cool. So cool. All right. So you hitting this cool.
Yep.
So the one that's restrained is kind of stuttering, and its arm is half off, and it's got no eye.
It's half off.
So that's going to be
Yeah, 50% off.
16 to
Yeah,
hit.
that's what I was saying.
16 to hit. Yes, of course
Yeah.
that hits. How much damage?
That'd be 5.
5 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. So that's where we're at there. Tronimus. Sorry. Oh, okay. Pearl.
So Pearl is going to bonus action Misty Step to Flux.
Okay.
So she's now just like right in front of them, and she's gonna try and use her rapier to stab the robot through the face.
Okay. Cool. Go for it.
Okay,
I'm
that's
being
a
murdered by your evil twin.
14.
Sorry.
That's a 14.
Yes,
hit.
correct. That hits.
8, so that'd be 14 damage.
Okay.
And I have extra attack now. Yay!
Okay. Yeah.
So that one's a 20.
That's 20. Yes, that hits.
And that's 10 more damage.
Okay. Yes, absolutely. You tell me how you effectively power this droid down.
Being a droid myself, I understand at least the basics of how it works. So appearing right in front of them, she would know that like her own magic is right in the center of her face. And so a swift like pow, pow, like 2 stabs of her rapier, and it just like drops it.
Hell yeah.
Drops down. When it hits the ground, the impact hits the shoulder joint and the arms pop off. So like there's no way that this droid would reanimate and grab you again, Flux. So you are now not restrained anymore.
Do me a favor. Stop going near creatures you don't know anything about.
They looked like they were broken.
No, please.
We'll see.
Okay, cool. And Flux, you and your Steel Defender, what's up?
I thought I wasn't going this route.
Well, your Steel Defender was going, so.
Yeah. Is there other ones that are trying to murder me or my friends right now? Mm-hmm. Who is most in danger? I don't know who's where.
Well,
I'm not in danger immediately.
you're not in danger immediately anymore. The one near Hieronymus is definitely fine. It's fine.
Well, I also dipped the fuck out of there, so there's an extra one just floating around
Right.
in there
Wait,
Yeah.
too.
There's one next to you that isn't dead though.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I flip, 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 ting.
So as I'm
it.
like, I look around really quick, seeing who's taking damage and shit, and I look over at Hieronymus and I'm like, oh, he's fucked. So I'm gonna quickly tap something on my head, and PM's just gonna scuttle right over there, and he's going to stand next to you. Actually, yeah, he's gonna stand right next to you, and he's gonna try to slice it with one of his force chainsaws. Go get him, boy. Not with that, you're not gonna get him. 14?
No, I
That
gave
does
you the
hit.
help.
Oh, it does hit.
I gave you help. Does that for you or for?
I can't use it this round because I'm not going. Would you let it apply to the crab instead?
But, I mean, you hit it, so.
Well, I mean, I could see if I crit, I guess. No.
yeah,
Yeah. It was slightly higher, though. It was 15.
they both hit.
Wow. Yeah, so that's going to be... that's going to be 6 points of force damage.
Okay, 6 points of force damage.
Aiming for one of the arms, probably, just like...
Yeah, it takes off an arm. It's not easy it's not difficult to take off limbs off of these
Yeah.
creatures. They're already falling apart. They are not supposed to be up and about right now. There's a reason they were in the garbage pile.
Yeah.
All right, top of the order again, Hieronymus. The crab came over and assisted a little bit. Are you going to continue trying to engage with this droid, or are you trying to leave?
No, now that there is an ally adjacent to it, I'm going to try to smack it again.
Okay.
And because I'll get sneak attack damage,
Sneak attack.
which I never get to do.
Snake attack.
Sneak.
That's a 16.
Okay, that hits.
All right. And we will do that and that. So.
I love that your sneak attack is so much higher than the normal damage.
Oh, it already put the sneak attack on there. Okay, yeah. So it's 5 plus 17. So
17 damage?
17 sneak attack damage, 5 regular piercing damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, sneak attack's good shit.
It is.
Great. Okay, cool. Describe for me how you take out this droid.
Yeah. So PM comes over and goes zzz, cuts off its arm, and I look down at PM and I'm like, "Good job, little buddy." And I kind of nimbly step aside, and with my folding razor, I just kind of right across and pop its head right off there, and it goes rolling over and lands right at PM's little feet, and he goes, "Dink."
Retracts one of the chainsaws and gives you like one of the claw open thumbs up.
Okay, cool. Great. So I did mess this up last time. Pearl, you actually go before Cyrus.
Oh.
So,
Nice.
yes. So you
Not for you though. Sorry.
can go.
Okay. I'm just gonna go to.
So there was
the-
one where you were at,
Yeah.
and then there's one where Cyrus is.
Actually, it's probably be easier if I just stand back and try and blast one with a firebolt.
Okay. Great.
Kick his ass.
Kick his
I mean, I got an 11. I don't think it hit.
That does not hit. No.
Yeah.
No.
I missed.
But you do put a nice scorch on the wall, which is fun.
I'm just trying not to hit my friends.
Yeah, right. That's why you miss. You're like, shit. Okay, cool.
Cyrus, you're too damn tall.
I do not know what you want me to do.
Cyrus, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Going to swing at the one in front.
Yeah.
Kick his ass.
Might as well see.
Kick his
if
ass,
it's gonna be
buddy.
higher. No, it's not going to be higher.
You reckless, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I just saw a 1 and I was like, no. No, it's good. It's good. It's an advantage.
Yeah. It's like 22.
To hit?
Better fucking hit with the 22. Jesus.
What does that look like?
We're not high enough level for that to be a question.
My players are getting to that in my game and they hate me.
So it's going to be 3 damage. So I feel like it just kind of smacks it on the side and is like, fucking. He's gonna swing and attack again.
Yeah, swing his attack again. You
Wait, so you don't kill it? You're just
three.
like, ping.
I'm just gonna keep that one, and that's gonna be a 25.
To hit, absolutely. You're. I mean, you are right up on this droid, Cyrus. You're
Jesus
like
Christ, Cyrus.
next to
It's
it.
just,
And
it's
that's
so
gonna be
narrow in
5
here.
to hit.
That should be plus range damage, so 7.
Oh yeah, 7.
Did you add it last time?
Yes.
for your damage.
Yes.
Yeah, 7
Okay.
damage.
Yeah,
Cool.
don't forget that. It's important.
I know. It's not looking great, but
Damn, this droid's weirdly hardy.
this one is particularly hardy.
It had more arms than the others,
Yes.
probably.
Oh, now you roll a fucking 6.
Great, cool. But so it's you cut off like 2 arms and there's like 4 on the other side and it's lopsided for some reason. It's weird looking.
Fantastic.
Yes, great.
Just but not flesh wound, I guess.
It's but a metal scratch.
A metal scratch. Okay. And the one that's in front of you, Cyrus, is going to reach out. Does a 15 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And
Oh my
it's
god, your armor class.
okay. Let's see. This is going to be this damage.
You should have.
It
It should be plus your con. It should be.
All right,
12. It
Cyrus.
should be 12.
This
It's
the
a one hit.
the droid reaches
yeah, it
out
should be 12.
with 2 of the side arms and grabs you, and electricity pulses through it, and you take 11 lightning damage. Or I assume you're raging, so it's less than that, but
It would be half, so.
5 damage. Don't have them.
okay. Great, cool. And Flux, is now your turn.
It's lightning damage, not resist. You don't resist lightning damage.
No, celestial resistance does.
Oh shit.
Yeah. That's why the net never affected him.
Oh yeah. That's fucking rad.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
So Cyrus is still facing down his bot, and it just like tased him, right?
Yeah, it basically just
and
tased
your
him.
bot's dead. Firstly, this room's pretty big, right?
It is very big, yes.
So I am going to push myself back against one of the walls, so I'm like a good ways away from where Cyrus is fighting that thing, and I'm gonna be like, please don't break, please don't break, please don't break, please don't break.
Oh, Lord.
Please don't miss.
And I'm gonna pull out the railgun.
Yeah?
And I'm gonna take. I'm gonna call PM back to me, and I'm gonna quickly mount it on his back there really quick, and I'm gonna take a shot.
Please don't miss.
Please don't miss. Please don't miss. Please don't miss. Immediately jams. Instantly. I'm
Okay,
like,
that's
got this. Okay.
Ah, damn. Cool. Is that what you're doing?
That's my full
gosh.
action. I'm gonna quickly be like, oh, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna sling it back over to my back, and I'm gonna pull out my other rifle, but I can't do anything yet.
Okay.
I am PM already moved, so he's just ready to defend.
Ready. Great. Excellent. Hieronymus, it's your turn.
All right, cool. So the one in front of me is dead. The one in front of Cyrus is still there. The one that was attacking Flux is gone. There are
And then
still
there
ones,
was another one.
There are,
other ones that are like engaged with the rock guys.
yeah,
Fazra.
Shemel, Fazro, and the Rock Squad seem
they
to
seem to
be
be handling them quite well.
Yeah, they seem to be handling.
They do not need any
Fazro
assistance.
is yelling, like having like a and having a good time.
Nice.
Love
so-
her.
I'm glad
yeah.
that she's filled with bloodlust.
Yes, he truly is. And Shmel's doing some cool karate kicks. It's all good. So
Little
yes,
did we
they
know she's
don't
a
need your
vampire bat.
assistance, but Cyrus
Oh.
seems to need your assistance the most.
Yeah. So Cyrus, Hieronymus is going to nimbly scooch over to where Cyrus is being manhandled by this broken droid. And
Cyrus.
Poor guy.
and Hieronymus is going to
can
do
take it.
his roguely backstabbery
Yes.
on
With your folding razor.
yeah.
That's
Stabby stab.
brutal. I didn't even think about that. Ugh.
So, that's only going to be an 11.
To hit?
Yeah.
That does not hit.
All right.
Are you guys flanking? Were you guys flanking the robot?
Sure.
Would be.
Well, then you'd have advantage.
Sweet.
Yeah. You
That's
want
why
to run this game?
That's why I asked.
You want to sit here?
Do you want to switch? You want to play Flux for a little while?
Yeah, let's
You want to
go.
use all of my breaking gear?
Yeah, let's fucking go.
You trying to let me flirt with you, Britty?
Go, Robin.
Oh, is that the reason?
It's too late. You already offered.
All right. So if there's advantage on that attack there, then it's a 16.
Okay, that does hit.
All right. Sweet. Then we are going to Roll some damage, and that is going to be 7 piercing plus 11 sneak damage.
You just overkill. Overkill. What does this overkill look like, Hieronymus?
Hieronymus is going to once again come up, and he's just lopping heads off of these things. Just as little sparks fly up from the little severed necks, and the heads go rolling artfully across the floor to land in a niche where like a skull would go.
That's pretty awesome.
Oh.
It's like perfectly underneath a robot's foot. It's like, tink.
Yep. Cool. As you dispatch this droid in front of Cyrus, the fighting noises behind you with the rest of the crew seem to have also kind of died down a little bit. And you look over and they're doing final kills on the droids as well. Rock Squad has just punched it to death.
That makes sense.
The three of them all ganged up on
Do
one.
they even have weapons, or do they just use their fists?
They do, but they really like punching. Just like really like it.
I'm glad we hired these guys.
Yeah, they're really into it.
Clobbering time.
Yeah, truly. And nobody really saw what Schmel did, but that robot's dead.
He temporarily imbued with godly power.
No,
just
you
ripped
would
it
have seen
apart.
that purple haze. No, it's just, he's like, oh, all right. And Fazro has done like a cool kick punch combo, and also popped the head off as well. And now that it's no longer like big battles and kind of everybody's calmed down for a second, you can see Fazro actually opening the back of that droid's head and pulls out a very small piece of technology.
I'm not looking at all.
Cool. Yeah, whoever's looking at her sees it.
Super nice job, everybody. Way to go, crew. Yeah. Fazra, what'd you got there?
Oh, this is a locational gyrostat. It should bring us to where these droids were programmed, like their home base was at.
You are super, super useful.
Oh, thank you.
That's really smart, actually.
Yeah.
How did you
That
know
is-
that would be in there?
I had a bunch of jobs before I became a pirate.
Oh. All right. Do you
Can
know
you make
how-
guns that don't misfire?
I was
I'll
never
kill you.
a weapons tech.
Do you know how to work it?
You just follow it. Oh, like a compass, kind of.
Okay.
It's kind of a little bit like, mostly like actual kind of hardwiring and then a little bit of magic, but it doesn't need power. Just kind of follow it.
Interesting.
That'll lead us back to the factory. The factory.
Wherever they're supposed to go back to.
Right. Sweet.
So we don't even know for certain if it's here that they were supposed to go back to then.
Well, we'll operate under the assumption that it was.
Yeah, I don't think you would throw out garbage like somewhere else. I assume like, just down the hall.
Well,
Maybe.
I suppose we'll
We'll find
try
out.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we pop out a bunch of these things so that in case we get separated or something, we all have one?
It's not, that's fine. It's a little fiddly, but yeah, if you look at, and she like takes the head and like turns it around. Is this okay?
Oh, no, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So it's going to be, there's like 3 levels here, and it's this one at the very bottom, and you just have to there's 2 pins underneath, and you gotta pop it, and then it just pulls right out.
I'm just kind of fiddling with the one that I stabbed in the head.
Yeah.
There's some broken pieces. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it.
Oh, you're coming from a different direction, but yeah, there it is. Yeah. And so if you just hold it. If you hold it, and then you just kind of do a turn, you can there's a little, there should be a little pink dot in there. It's very, very small. Do you see it?
All right.
Yeah. And then you just kind of follow it. Like a
Hieronymus,
compass.
since you've been leading us.
Technically, I've just been telling you to go left, and Cyrus has taken point, but that's okay.
You have literally told us where to go. I'm just the meat shield.
Great.
You're more than that, buddy.
Thanks.
All right. Sweet. So.
Wait, give me a sec. I'm not done with this stupid thing. I'm trying to fix my gun.
You're trying to fix your gun. You don't have enough time to fix that gun.
I thought the minigun you had to repair on the long rest, but this one I could do on.
A short rest?
So it'd still be an hour.
I thought it didn't. I thought it was easier to unjam. Is what I thought it was.
I would prefer to not stay here.
It'd be 10 minutes.
Well, while you're taking a look to see about that, Selfie stick. Click.
Might as well, I suppose, if we have the time.
Or just, okay.
Give me a sec.
Right.
Can you fix while you walk?
No, not without it possibly breaking further.
Ooh.
Why don't I just go and see if I can just see if there's like a split? I'll just see if there's a split in the hall. And then
Well, we don't want you wandering off by yourself here.
It's not that long of a hall. Look, I mean, it's not that far.
All right. Well.
Okay, I'll be back.
I'm gonna go with her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Cool. So you are going down the hall, and it's not a very long hallway. And then there is a split that goes to the left, and then it goes, but it's just a turn that takes you to a crossroads that has a left and a right. Actually, you know what? No, it has a right and a straight, because then we're gonna run back. We're gonna run back into ourselves. Yeah, this is the good map making portion of the stream. Very good. So Fazro stands at this section with you, Pearl, and looks down at the little gyrostat and goes, I think that way.
All right, I suppose we should.
Yeah, see if that was enough time. It wasn't a lot of time. I don't particularly want to be killing time down here, but
Me either, but Flux is a rather difficult individual to convince of anything.
maybe if we say that there could be more piles of garbage.
You're more than welcome to try.
Okay. Gonna try. I'm not gonna try. Okay, so we gonna just wait here? Or we gonna go back?
I assume they're waiting for us, so we'll probably have to actually go grab them.
Okay.
And possibly drag Flux by the collar.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
I'll do it. It's
Okay,
fine.
Okay, got it. Cool. All right, let's go back then. So the Fazro and Pearl reemerge back in the room.
The Fazro?
The
Fazro.
The Fazro.
The Fazro.
The Fazro.
At the Fazros.
Oh, I was thinking like the Fazro now on tour kind of situation.
Yeah, she could have a comedy stand-up, I think. Great. Now we're all sitting in this garbage room. Is that what we're gonna be?
Can I roll to fix my gun?
Yes, you can roll to fix your gun.
16.
Sure.
Okay. Thank God I
Fantastic.
have
Are we
such a high
ready?
bonus. Yeah, I think it actually works now. That's good.
What I did change.
Cool.
What was
So
that?
Didn't say anything.
Can you not find broken robotics that nearly kill you? Just a recommendation.
Well, usually when they're broken, they don't try to kill you. That's like the whole thing with them.
You are 0 for 2 in that.
The last one wasn't a robot. The last one was clearly a living creature.
Kind of in the middle is what.
No, it was just covered in spikes.
Yeah.
All right.
Walk and talk.
Yeah. Let's do that.
cool. Cool.
All right. So what'd you find there, Fazro? Do we continue our thing of going left, or did it steer us in a different direction?
Surprisingly, we're going right. It's exciting.
Well, we're breaking our pattern.
A right turn.
If we get lost, it's not my fault.
Well, there isn't a left turn to go.
Well, if you go straight, technically you're going left. If there's
That is the
one
left
that goes to
option.
the right and one that goes straight, the straight
Well,
is
it's
technically left.
the gyrostat said that we needed to go right. So.
And I am all in favor of following the gyrostat.
What is
Let's
that?
let's make this
Sorry, you were all
happen.
talking about something. I wasn't paying any attention.
gyrostats.
I got it. Don't worry about it. It's
No.
fine. Okay.
All right.
So we go down this hall, and we.
You can tell Fazro's drawing the map now.
Yeah. She's taking it from Cyrus's hands. Drawing
got a
it.
crayon.
Just okay.
I'm drawing where we're going, and this is a representation of how I feel. It's very claustrophobic in here.
A map using how you. That is an.
It's interpretive.
I don't think maps are
I did
supposed to be interpretive.
I did art
It's
forgery
Fazro's-
for a year. Let me
Fazro's
have
mind
this.
map.
Let me have this art forgery free.
Is that a duck?
Yes. I feel like we're going to encounter some ducks. Okay. Great. I'm going to stop now. I'm losing my mind a little bit. There's a big old room that we're going to enter into. Once again, it's kind of round. Oh, Boise. Anyone want to draw me a round room?
I got
Yep.
it.
Thank you.
Cyrus takes the map back.
Great. There's a round room, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 columns in rows of 3.
Oh, that's suspicious.
They fill out the room is basically what it is. Yep.
Huh.
Yeah. So there's 9 columns, and they are everything floor to ceiling in here is once again made out of bone. You can see that the placement was intended to feel creative and unique because a lot of the placement of these bones has been very methodical, very like just rows of them, and these ones are kind of, they've got a new style to them, a new pattern, but instead of feeling creative, it just feels like odd and
Creepy.
yeah. And at the very far end of the room is a plaque that you can just make out that there's a plaque at the far end.
What does the plaque say?
Are you going up to the plaque?
Yeah.
I'm walking over
Is
to
it safe to cross the room? There's the question.
Well,
Are
everybody's
there
crossing the
any
room.
exits in this room, or?
There's one on the far side.
I'm gonna scan
So we're
for
gonna
traps.
have to do it anyways.
Yes, correct.
I'm gonna look for traps, pretty.
Okay, look for traps.
I think.
It's investigation, I assume. 'cause
Yeah.
Oh, I just like totally
not.
missed somehow. That is a total of 17.
Okay. You can see that there are some areas in this room where power has been run through. You can kind of see that the columns are meant to give that power in some way. You can't really tell how, and you can't really tell like what it would do.
I can't tell if it's deadly per se, but there's power being run through these things. I'm not sure if it's one of those things where you try to go past them and they come to life or something like that.
Oh God, I hope not.
Hard to say.
You want me to go first?
No, of course not. PM, go first.
Great. So, where's PM going?
I mean, he's just gonna scuttle his way through the room over to the black.
Over to the plaque. Cool.
Yeah.
How are you like relaying that information?
Well, he's just gonna scuttle across the room to make sure he doesn't get shot by lightning or something.
Oh, yeah. No, nothing happens. But are you trying to read the plaque through PM?
Nah, I can't do that.
Okay.
I can't see through his eyes.
Okay. Cool.
Just, well,
You can only recently see through your own.
yeah. No, these are much better. Yeah. As long as it doesn't seem like it's trapped, I'll be like.
The plaque is not
Okay.
trapped. No.
I was just making sure the pillars weren't gonna like try to shoot us or something.
They're not going to try to shoot you.
So I'm gonna follow him because it seems like it didn't activate anything. So it seems
Okay.
like it's safe.
Cool.
Still being careful for like pressure plates and shit, just in case. You never know.
Okay. Everybody else following?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. So. All right. There is a sound that you can just pick up, a very soft electrical hum. And as you are all inside of these columns, the ground shakes and very large metal walls come out of the ground and come up between columns and cut some of you off from each other.
You know, you really can't blame me for that one. I tried.
They're not lasers. They're not shooting at you. They're just big metal walls.
So, is it like in between every column?
I'm going to show you on this map here, this beautiful artist rendition.
It's pretty good.
Thank you. It's so good.
Oh, good.
Yep. And here's what's happened. Cyrus, Flux, and Pearl, you're in one section, and you can't see who's in another section. Hieronymus, you are in a separate section from everyone else.
Okay.
And there's no one else in there with you.
Okay.
I'm gonna go tap on one of the walls. Ting, 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 ting.
Are you touching the wall?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Take some lightning damage. Whee! Oh God, takes 10 lightning damage.
Ting. I don't like electric things.
Maybe let's just stop touching things.
All right. That seems fair, actually.
Right? Good. Okay.
Hey, was that electric damage over there?
Yeah. Can you hear us?
Whoa! Thanks for sussing that out. I'm glad I didn't take any.
Yeah, no problem. Here for you, buddy.
What the?
So, in my defense, I kind of sent something through first. All right. In my defense, I sent something through first, so literally had no idea that was going to happen. Guess it was waiting for more than one thing.
Fazro, Flux, Rock Squad, you guys all together? Who's where?
Flux is with us.
Yeah.
Flux
Hi.
is with you guys.
Yeah, looks like you got cut off from the rest. Everybody else? You here?
You hear the Rock Squad. Hieronymus, you can hear them close to you.
Okay.
And they're all like, we're good, it's fine, we're all here.
All right. All right.
And then Cyrus, Pearl, and Flux, you can hear Schmel on the other side, who goes, yeah, me and Fazro are here. She's not doing great.
What?
I
Why?
don't know. She's not responding to me. Like, you can just hear him going, Fazro.
Did she get touched by one of the walls or something?
I don't think so. I think this just is not great for her. Can we get out of this?
Yeah, I'm gonna look around really quick. Do they go all the way from floor to ceiling? Mm-hmm. So there's nothing you can see. Are the pillars, you said they're made of bone?
They appear to be made out of bone, correct, yes.
Okay, I'm going to pull one of the stun blades out of my bag. This time I'm not touching this shit directly, and I'm gonna kind of like start tapping on the wall to see or the pillars specifically, to see if they're made of something. If they do seem to be made of bone, or if it's actually like it looks like bone and it's actually metal or something. Ting ting.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, you hear an electric response back, like a zzz.
Does it, when I tap it, does it sound like it's still made of metal as well? Like it's just like painted metal?
It doesn't, you somehow you kind of like hit between a bunch of bone-like sections. So like you hit underneath the bone.
So it doesn't seem like it's bone, or it is.
There is bone, but there's also something not bone.
Oh, okay. So the bones are sticking out from something else that's not. Got it. Well, I mean, I have some ideas, but
Could I?
nothing great. Hieronymus, is it just you in there?
Yeah, I'm off on myself here.
You're probably the most likely one to actually get out. You can be the smallest, right? Is there
Well, I
any-
mean, I can't be too small. I mean, I gotta be roughly within the realm of.
Oh.
Well, and it goes floor to ceiling. So.
Right, I just thought maybe if we could make like a small hole or something.
I mean, do you see anything over there?
I mean, there's like these walls here that I'm sure not gonna touch, and then these pillars kind of look like they're made out of bone.
I don't think they're entirely bone. I think it's partially bone.
Would it be possible to cast Enlarge Reduce on the middle pillar?
I think it has to be a creature.
It says it's a creature or an object. Or like one of the walls.
So the walls are all metal, and the pillars are all bone. They feel slightly too large to be object, but I
Okay,
will
okay.
let like half the effect happen.
So how big would it end up being then?
So it's a very tall ceiling, so it would still be at a point that's taller than any of you.
Right. I mean, I have wings, so that doesn't matter, but...
Those wings that are sort of nebulous, they exist in some of the art, not all of it.
Because fuck drawing wings, okay?
I give you a gift.
Hey, Hieronymus,
I just keep them under my coat. It's fine.
Great. Can you turn into something that wouldn't be as affected by lightning?
No,
Possibly.
because like for instance, if I turned into you, I wouldn't be able to like rage or it's
Yeah.
more of a cosmetic thing.
Got it.
Right, that makes sense. I'd rather not touch the walls more, but I have a few ideas of how to damage the walls, but there's no control panels or anything like that, which is normally how I get out of these things.
Hang on a second. Let me see if I can push on him with like my telekinesis or something there.
That's a good idea. Wait. You have telekinesis?
Yeah. Didn't I tell you guys that?
No.
Oh, yeah.
What? Since when?
Yeah, a couple levels ago.
What? Right.
So I'm kind of feeling around here without touching anything because telekinesis rocks. I'm not. It doesn't seem to be pushing or yielding at all, but at least it's not electrocuting me. Yeah. No, there doesn't seem to be giving anything. I'm not finding any kind of secret passages over here, I don't think. Am I finding any kind of secret passages over here? Any kind of secret panels? Any kind of
Secret panels in the metal walls?
That's what I'm saying.
The
yeah.
electrified metal walls? No.
I mean, I have an idea, sort of. I mean, I have explosives, kind of a limited area for explosives. Rather not use them. I have this gun that can theoretically pierce metal walls, but it might just jam again.
Or ricochet.
Or
inside of
ricochet.
a tight enclosed
It's-
space with a bunch
it's-
of you in there.
Unless these metal walls are literally impervious, I'm pretty sure it'll go through. But I don't want to start with that. I'd rather not, generally. I mean, my only thought is, I mean, we could try to break the pillars. I mean, they're also electric, and I mean, possibly we could break bone, but it's not exactly the easiest thing, is it?
Well, we don't know if the pillars will bring the whole cavern down or not.
Yeah, that could bring everything toppling down.
No, with all
on
these
us.
steel walls, it should be fine.
Will the walls disappear?
Well, that would be a good thing for us.
Unless everything
Not if the pillars
collapses.
weren't
What
there.
if we're really fast?
There's a okay.
Look, I'd rather not die of starvation. I'd rather die of getting crushed to death fast.
Eat a
I would
snack and
rather-
shut up.
I would rather not die right now.
We have a lot of things to figure out.
How long have you had these? Like, when's the last time you actually replaced them? They're very stale.
Well, you know, I'd probably have finished them up sooner if you'd have actually eaten them when I gave them to you. Anyways,
I've been doing my part.
Shut up.
Hieronymus, are you alone right now?
I am still, yes.
I mean,
Yeah, it looks like you guys are in one section here, and Fazrao and Schmel are in another, the Rock Crew's in a third, and I'm off here by myself.
right.
The cheese stands alone, as they say. How's is Fazrao any better over there, Schmel?
I've got her sitting down, so
I think she's probably claustrophobic.
I think so too.
Ugh. All right. I mean, I could use one of my EMPs.
Well, we don't know if that'll actually drop the walls or not.
I don't know either, but it might shut down the electronics so we could at least touch the walls.
You can try.
It's possible.
I guess we'll see if this suit works or not.
Back up as far as you can.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Unless anybody else has any other ideas. 'Cause I don't want to start with this. I'd rather save these.
Well, if you'd like, I could try and break the wall, but
That's a good idea. Try breaking the wall.
I don't know how strong these fucking walls are.
I don't either.
All right. Let me look at this.
Okay. I'm going to let you think about how you want to take down these walls. We're actually going to pause there and rewind a little bit. But we have to rewind a little bit further, come back, and then go back. So we're going to go all the way back to before y'all left Neron. In the hustle and bustle of preparing the scimitar, Nexi had pulled Hieronymus aside. She had found you eating a snack.
Of course.
Of course.
Very fitting.
And comes up and goes, the general said that I could talk to you about this if you had a moment.
Sure. Snack?
Oh, no, thank you. I'm all right. So I have a unofficial side mission if you have a the interest.
Ooh, side quests.
Yeah.
I always get distracted by those.
Yeah, it won't go wrong, ever. So while you're down in the catacombs, if you just happen to find the entrance to the secondary processing center, it's a central hub processing center. It combines tech and magic, and it processes the data that keeps like the whole Zolarian economy afloat. It's the cloud where the Keen is. There's 5 of these, so this is the second one. But we think that if you take down this one, it will cause a lot of damage, mostly to the Zolarian reputation in the aura scanners, which would be really nice to have.
Sweet. So what do I have to do?
Just get the guy who's running it, I don't know who it is, to just shut it down or stop a section of it or just something to make it not stable anymore.
Shut it down, take it offline temporarily. We'll mess it up enough.
I mean,
Just
I
go
know,
ahead.
like you don't deal in Keen a lot, and I haven't in a long time. But imagine if like all of your money you had was unavailable for even like an hour.
Yeah,
Kind of scary.
that would be
Yeah.
throw chaos into the works.
Yeah.
I like.
A little bit of chaos. Yeah.
So but we can't do that remotely. You can't like hack into this thing.
It's not hackable. No.
So I got to get in there and I got to talk this person into shutting it down.
Yes. Yes.
Can I ask you a question? Do you have any idea if there are security cameras in this area?
I can only imagine there's like general front security. We think that they're operating under a tech front. Mm-hmm. That they're not even letting the general public know that it's the secondary processing center.
Right.
Which means they can't over security or people will get suspicious.
Exactly.
So whatever would be in like a normal kind of tech center.
Yeah. And this is a tech center, but it's definitely under the control of the Zolarian government.
It's where all of the Keen is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sweet. Very good. I have formulated a plan.
Excellent. And she hands you a very small, soft bag filled with some very simple tech to kind of help you a little bit. And she goes, "You cannot tell anybody that you have this. We're not even supposed to have some of these."
Not even the crew.
No.
All right. Oh, so I not only have to get in there by myself, I have to figure out a way to do it without letting the other crew know that I'm doing this, Saul?
That would be ideal. It's very unofficial.
All right. See what I can do.
Thank you. All right. We're going to flash forward a little bit. Right when the metal walls come out of the ground. Hieronymus, you are alone on your side of the wall. You open up your small bag, and you've got a speaker and a microphone which adheres to your face.
Nice.
And you also have a very small, palm-sized device which faintly glows. When you place it on the wall of bone, it unfurls as the nanotech creates an oval, which flash activates into a portal, and you've got a 20-minute countdown next to it on the wall.
Awesome.
The portal opens up to where you had placed another portal earlier as you guys were walking through the catacombs. And right before the garbage room, the area that goes the other direction, there's a very small alcove that you had placed the other portal
A
to.
direction other than left.
The direction other than left. And
Dun, dun.
He
dun,
bamboozled us.
You're bamboozled. You step through and you are now on the other side. You are still talking to everybody. Everybody can still hear your voice. You are still bantering with them.
Yeah.
You're asking if it was.
Was that electricity over there?
And you also have a very small holodisc in your hand that projects a map of the city above, not the underground. And if the disc is correct, you should be approaching right underneath Swarm Tech, the front for the secondary processing center. And there are ladder rungs on the wall in front of you.
Fantastic.
Excellent.
I am going to scamper up the little ladder rung.
Excellent. As you scamper up, you open the drain cover, and you find yourself in the back alley behind Swarm Tech. It's pretty basic, just a back alley here. There's nothing super crazy, no fancy security. There is a back door with a key swipe.
Okay. Do I have anything in here in this bag that would
Not
be...
in the bag. Do you have anything normal in your bags?
Well, I mean, I have like thieves' tools and that sort of thing.
Do you have any
Cool.
tech that you've picked up?
Before we go ahead and do that, I'm going to change my appearance, and I am going to look like Elmira.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Cool. If you walk around the back alley and go into the front, there is a glass door that shows you that there is a table or a desk with a secretary at it. And that is currently what you see through the door.
All right. I'm going to swagger in big bad villainously and walk up to the secretary and say, I need immediate access to the Keen Processing Center.
The secretary looks at you for a moment, types something on the computer, and then you hear a buzz and the door opens.
Don't thank her, just kind of
Yeah, of course not.
walk
Of
through.
course
Yeah,
not.
that's
Elmira
walk
doesn't
through
thank anyone.
Uber bitchily.
Cool. So what you see now is you are looking down a hallway with rows and rows and rows of servers, and they all seem to be drawing power from the crystals that line the floors in front of each of these units. And at the very far end is a Reguar, a species that has a wide, flattish face, spiky, light orange fur, 12 eyes, a very tiny brown nose, 4 arms, and 2 legs, who is currently at their monitor.
As Hieronymus is making their way through here, they are, with their peripheral vision, trying to see if there are any security cameras stationed anywhere around here, and if there are, making certain to turn their face nonchalantly so that they get caught on video approaching this thing.
Sure, absolutely. There is one that points down the hall. There was one when you entered in by the secretaries, which is why you were let in the first place.
Right.
And there is one that points behind this Reguar.
Okay. Before I get up there, I will probably make some kind of comments to the people into my little handheld thing here, quietly, but so as they still think I'm in the chamber next to them.
The cheese stands alone, perhaps.
Yes. Yeah, the cheese stands alone. And then,
Oh God, is Hieronymus all right?
You don't. It sounds normal to you. Actually, you know what? Everybody roll me insight.
Oh shit.
I'm just curious to see what you think
I'm
of
so
Hieronymus.
great at that too.
Well, it's cocked. Honestly, weirdly good for me. 16.
Okay.
21.
14.
Okay, right, cool. We'll discuss what that means when Hieronymus gets back. Hieronymus, okay, what are you doing?
heading straight up to this this person at the thing, sauntering over there with my super high scientist of the Zolarian Empire looking uniform and attitude.
Yeah.
And you, what's your name?
I'm a release.
Yes, I'm not going to bother remembering that. I need you to perform a task for me immediately.
Who are you to tell me?
Who am I?
Because this is a very important position I got here, and I don't want to risk it for just any old person.
I see. Why don't you get on your little internet Facebook thing over there and type in Elmira.
All right. Well, this thing, it takes it takes so long. It's like if the smoke was just like clearing at the speed of a snail. So it's a really outdated technology we got here. So it might take me a little bit of time.
Really?
I mean, look at it. It's in green. The text is green on my big CRT monitor.
How would you like much better monitors?
I would love much better. I keep calling up the line, and they don't give me nothing.
What's Elmira's position again as within the thing? It's
The Luminod, like second in command.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
she's like supreme
She's
archmage.
the Illuminati.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes,
The Illuminati?
She's Illuminati.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a whole different campaign.
Next campaign.
Yes.
No.
Hieronymus then says, I don't have time for all of this. My name is Elmira. I am the Luminod of the Zalarian Empire, and I need you to immediately do as I say.
Can you roll me, I don't know what,
Intimidation.
I think would be,
Intimidation, I
yeah.
think, is
Man's about
exactly
to
what we're going
catch
to do
his
here.
death.
Music picked up.
Music did pick up right when you did that. It was really great.
Oh,
She's a
that
little
would be a 30, a nat 20 plus my bonus of 10.
That's about as scary as it gets, man.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, it seems like you got an air of authority about you, so I trust you.
If the rest of the crew was here, they'd be drawing weapons on me right now.
Yeah, truly. Truly.
We're much less
We would be
tactful.
totally convinced. We'd be
Yeah.
like, oh my god, there she is.
Oh, God. there's
Hieronymus was actually her the whole time.
Oh, God. Okay.
Mom?
She only appeared on a screen, so it's totally possible that could have been a pre-recording in the prison.
I need you to stop going down this route immediately.
Conspiracy theory.
X card. Stop. Okay. So yes, whatever you ask of her, she will do. She's a little confused, but she's got the spirit.
Right.
She knows when to back off and to answer to the authority. And her tech is very old.
Yes.
Because the security of this rests on not having continuous updates.
It is the fax machine of computer
Yeah, it's-
cloud servers.
Commodore 64. So it tries, it cranks out, it's trying. But what are you asking her to do?
All right. So, making sure that this is all being caught on camera, hopefully.
Uh-huh.
I need you to shut down the Keen, was it the server, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need you to shut down the Keen server for exactly 63 minutes. At the end of that 63 minutes, I need you to make a transaction that will place 1 million Keen into the account of Elmira. And I'm going to assume somewhere along the line here, Hieronymus figured out some way to make that sound a lot more official.
Yeah, no,
than Rob knows.
The Luminod, Elmira, Zilvan, blah blah
Yeah,
blah blah blah. Yeah. The minute you say 1 million, like any color that was in Aralise's face is just gone. Like just the number is too big for her. And just like,
If you perform this action properly, you will be rewarded. If you mess this up in any way, I will be back. And you do not want to know what happens when someone with my level of authority comes back. Do I make myself clear?
very clear.
How long will it take you to get the thing shut down?
And like types on the monitor and then says, if I bypass the thing that I'm not supposed to touch, it'll take 6 minutes.
Then bypass the thing you're not supposed to touch.
All right. Well, okay. Can you like sign a paper so that my immediate boss knows that I was asked by the very big cheese?
Better yet,
Yeah.
I will take a selfie with you.
Give that to him. He'll know exactly what to do with it.
Please.
All right. I don't know how they do it up there.
Just a second, just a second. Here you are. Have this nice Polaroid selfie.
They look terrified in the background. Like,
I trust that that's the way that they do it officially up higher on the chain, I guess.
This is the kind of technology that cannot be spoofed.
That is true. Now that is certainly
You cannot
true.
Photoshop a Polaroid.
You cannot, no. And I can't Photoshop a regular picture, but like you can't certainly.
that guy can't afford Photoshop.
I've got the knockoff for the shop of photos, and it just really like it's a
The
cursed.
shop of photos.
It's a cursed program.
But on that green CRT text-only monitor, it
It's
doesn't do
just like ASCII art. It's real. Every time I open it up, I get a headache. Miss Ma'am, the head supremacy, is that all you need from me?
That is all I need at this
All
time.
right, can I go lay down now?
If it's done, then yes.
I
Remember,
won't-
exactly 63 minutes. I hope you set a
63
timer.
Yeah, oh gosh, okay, all right, I'll take out my timer here.
It's like an old kitchen
It's
timer.
no, it's an hourglass.
A perfect 63-minute hourglass.
And it's like she shakes some of it. All right, that's the additional 5 minutes. Okay, that should be 63 minutes. I'm good with time. This planet's got a really strong magnetic field, so I'm good with time.
All right. Speaking of time, Hieronymus is checking to see how much time he has left to get back inside the thing.
You've got 7 minutes.
Very nice.
Huffing it out.
Yeah. Turn,
Hustle.
hustle, but still in the incredibly Elmira-ish way. You know, the brisk power walk.
Yes.
Tall
Excellent.
shoulders.
She's pretty tall,
Yes.
right? So she can
Yeah.
take pretty long strides.
Long strides. Yep. Yep. Cool. Anything you're doing as you are exiting the building?
Again,
and-
just making sure that any camera that can catch my face catches my face.
Okay.
Tell the secretary on the way out, if anyone asks if I was here, tell them no.
As you look at the other camera. And then leave.
I wasn't
Another
here.
selfie.
Wasn't here.
And yes, you intimidate your way out of the building. You go back the way
Back
you came.
the alley, down through the thing.
Now down through the grate. You shuffle down the ladder, make your way back to the portal, and you find yourself back in the bone column room.
All right, stand back, everyone. I'm going to set off an explosive.
Wait. Hold on a second. Don't go getting crazy here, man. If you're going to set off an explosive, let me stand as far away from that wall as I can.
Right, that does make sense, actually. I could also have PM sort of like chainsaw it from the outside. Actually, wait. I'm going to quickly activate my connection and be like, PM, can you search the perimeter for any sort of panels or anything like that and interface with them, please? Thank you.
The metal walls that you're inside of?
I'm talking to PM who's outside of them. Remember, you said he walked across the
That
room
is
just
true.
fine.
To the plaque. That is true.
Yep.
Great. Yeah. The room does not appear to have any like panels.
Any
It's got
switches, levers?
no switches, no levers. But you hear a very loud like cracking sound from Cyrus, Pearl, and Flux basically across from you, because you're not really like next to him where the rock squad is. And they go, yeah! And you hear it again. And you hear it again.
You guys all right?
We're punching it!
Are you not getting electrocuted?
The bone is not electrical.
But it was a moment ago. I touched it with the... All right.
And you hear another cracking sound, and one of them goes, well, maybe what you heard was there is electrical underneath this bone.
Huh.
It's
Be
like
careful.
They glued bone on top of this column.
Right, well, be careful with that.
I'm not judging it.
Who would glue bone on top of a column?
It seems weird.
Somebody who didn't want you to see what's underneath the column in a catacomb.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
I mean, a trap. We are traps.
I'm gonna have PM start just like chainsawing one of the pillars from the outside.
Okay, sure. On the section that you're in?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What does that look like?
It's literally just opening the claws, and then these two plasma blades just come out, just going. Like,
So what does that
sizzling
need
into the
to
side
do
of it.
mechanically?
I mean, all it's doing is just making attacks, basically. It's
Okay.
just gonna keep making attacks until the pillar breaks.
Great, make an attack for me.
So yeah, I don't know what I need to hit the pillar. I assume
I do.
probably not a lot. That's gonna be 16 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be sad if that didn't hit an immobile object. And that's gonna do 7 points of force damage.
Okay. Cool. Like the pillar doesn't come down.
No, of course
But-
not. He's gonna keep doing it. He's just trying to slowly cut through it until something stops working.
Okay.
He's just
cool.
gonna keep doing it.
Cool. As PM is chopping at the column directly behind you, the two walls for Cyrus, Flux, and Pearl that were closing you off from the other side of the room slide back down into the ground.
So everyone else is still enclosed, but we're
Yeah.
good.
Correct.
Oh, well, that was really fast. Great.
So like that.
Okay. Well, gonna walk out then.
I'm gonna try and start taking down the other columns.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Just, like,
gonna send
yeah.
PM over to
blast
the
him.
other ones and
Okay.
have them work on that.
Cool.
Head over.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk over and they said the pillars are not electrified.
What happened? Somebody tell me what's going on over there.
Well, we managed to bring down our walls. Apparently the electrical system is not particularly strong.
All right. Well, then, so if we take down the central one, it should drop all the walls around, maybe, right?
In theory, yes.
in theory.
All right. Well, everybody start banging on that central pillar, maybe.
Cool.
Yeah, all right, that makes sense.
Yep.
Cool. Everybody roll me something.
Oh, I got a crit.
Oh God. Okay. Great.
Get in there, PM.
Double damage.
Let me roll that.
Yeah.
PM rolled a 19 to hit, by the way.
Yeah.
11 force damage.
Okay. On the one in the middle.
Yep.
Okay.
So that would be 24 damage.
Okay. Great. What happens is as you, however you're attacking these columns, you break away the bone that has been attached to these columns.
I'm so
and-
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
and it crumbles away, and you see essentially a very, like a clear, almost acrylic-like central column with electricity running inside of it, and you happen to find like a junction box. That is, there's one at the bottom and one in the middle, which is why PM could get the one at the bottom and one in the middle. And the minute you hit it, the walls like slide back into the ground.
It definitely could have been a lot worse, actually.
Why on earth would that even be in here?
Yeah, we should have just walked around the pillars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
To be honest, I thought if we didn't walk through them, that the exact same thing was going to happen around them. So,
Hieronymus
worked
makes
out.
his way over to Fazra to check on Fazra. Fazra, how you doing? Shmel said that you, how you doing? How you doing? You okay?
Like she's like not there. Like she's fine as like physically, but
Yeah.
is very clearly having a panic attack.
All right.
Aw.
I'm gonna do a medicine check
Pearl,
here.
do you want to do that thing?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I got
right.
a 6. I think she's dying. She's having a heart attack. Stand back.
No,
Clear.
no,
Whoa,
it's
whoa, whoa,
fine.
whoa.
It's fine.
PM, come over here and zap her.
We're gonna. No, hold on. It's fine.
I should have programmed it not to listen to you.
Well, it was needed the first time. Continue.
Calm emotions.
Yes, great, excellent.
Chill.
Chill out.
Hey, it's all right.
She like her eyes slowly start to focus again, but there are like just tears streaming down her face.
Oh, I know. Oh.
It's even funnier to remember that you look like Catwoman right now.
Oh yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fazra's
You're
like, I hope
perfectly
I hope this
fine."
doesn't awaken anything in me.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
all
It's
been
fine.
there.
That's a
will
highly
be
niche.
I will be eagerly awaiting the Robin art of this scene.
Yes.
Well,
I have requested.
No.
I've requested the Catwoman art.
on screen to
There
canvas.
is a channel for Robin request art, just as a fun little Discord aside. I forgot that we had that in there. It's called Screen to Canvas. Anyways, moving on. Fazro like comes to and she's fine. She like kind of pushes away from you a little bit and wipes her face and just kind of moves away. Like when you realize kind of like when what's happened, and just is kind of like gonna walk away a little bit.
Well, I'm glad we figured that one out in a reasonable amount of time because that could have been really bad if we didn't have the things we had. My next plan was going to be that I was going to try to like heat up the walls and then punch through them, which was not going to be good. I mean, I wasn't going to do it. I was going to have you do it, with
Yeah, I
probably
figured.
with a shotgun or something.
So like hot electricity.
So, is there anything
Yeah.
even on that plaque, or?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna look at the plaque.
Great, cool.
It just says
This is a dead end.
"Get screwed, idiot."
Get fucked.
Idiot. Yeah, investigate the plaque, please.
I'm investigating the plaque, Brittany. Until 20.
Great, you can read with your new special eyes.
Wow.
It's a old plaque. It's been kind of worn, and it says, "Someday you will grace these halls."
Ugh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Great.
So no, the plaque wasn't worth it. Can we leave?
I mean, it's kind of probably poetic or some bullshit.
Yes, I'd really rather not.
Yeah, no, I agree.
No.
I mean, if it's a prophecy, we could just form a band and do a performance back in the.
That's true. Maybe gracing these halls just means you perform here.
Yeah.
Or just existing here, which is what we are currently doing. Prophecy fulfilled. Let's go,
True, problem
please.
solved.
Let's go.
She hates it here.
I see this. I see this.
Who would have guessed that robots could be scared of ghosts?
Great. So so originally Fazra had been kind of taking the lead a little bit because she had had the gyrostat. She's not wanting to be up front anymore.
Hieronymus, I gave you that other one. Could you?
Yeah, that's fine. Fazro, you've done great so far. Just catch your breath. Everybody, nobody's being judgy here at all. You've done great. So we'll take this cool little device that Fazro told us about, and we will follow it to see where it's going to lead us here.
Very good
And,
job for that.
Thanks.
Yeah. And so, So we're going to follow the little doodad.
You're gonna follow the little doodad.
Little Googa.
Together, as a team.
As a team.
Following the doodad.
Family.
Even the rock squad. Okay, everybody walk down this hallway. It's a very straight hallway. There are bones along the walls.
Bones on bones.
And there are the mushrooms on the ground. They start to kind of peter out a little bit. You start to see less bones and more stone. You start to see less bioluminescent mushrooms. That is a word I cannot say, apparently. They are never
Bioluminescent?
going in the game again. Everybody roll me perception, please.
God, I'm so good at those. Natural 20.
You fucking liar.
That's a 24 total, but
Oh,
not
excellent.
20. So.
14.
Okay.
14.
5.
Oh my
I
god.
hate it here.
You're not having a good
I'm not
time,
looking at
Pearl.
anything on purpose.
Pearl's literally using both of her hands to cover her eyes, while the other two are, I don't know.
Holding
like,
onto the
feeling.
walls.
Just like hanging on to two of you. Like, all right, let's go.
Let's go. Okay. So, Flux, you hear it first because you are more attuned to the sound of humming electronics, and you, for a minute, you hear very, very light chatter. Not close enough that you can tell what it is, but something is not a echo in the cave. It is actual creatures.
I'm gonna turn to everybody and just. I'm gonna take a step forward. I'm gonna see if I can get. I'm gonna try to be very stealthy as I'm doing this. I don't know
We're
how
gonna
stealthy I
try.
am.
One word sounds like what?
I don't know. It's whispering.
I heard her playing charades. I'm sorry.
Now you want to be an asshole?
All right, so are you investigating? Are you?
I'm going to take a step forward and then kind of be like, look at you. You're better at being quiet than I am. I hear some sound. Go figure out what it is.
Okay. All right, so
aside, like, ugh.
Hieronymus is going to go kind of stealth his way up there a little bit.
Okay. Cool.
Hieronymus is not super stealthy, I got to say.
I don't think any of us are.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I'm 30% metal, so it's harder for me to be quiet.
I have a
Okay.
metal
It's
leg.
big 13 on the old stealth check.
13.
I don't think I have stealth proficiency.
You, trip on a little stone,
Music,
and like
yeah.
it's not perfectly quiet, but it is not clanky. It's not metal across the
Yeah.
board. And you find yourself down a hallway that you can tell turns to the left. And you can hear more of those voices coming from that turn.
Can I make out anything the voices are saying at this point? Or just mumble, mumble, mumble?
Yeah,
mumble,
just kind of like,
Is that the direction the thing's going? Or?
mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Yep. But unless you decide to take that turn and investigate what it is, that's
yeah.
where you're at.
All right, so can I peek around the corner?
Yeah, peek around the corner. Give me investigation.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It'd be a 23 on the old investigation
Ooh,
check.
yeah,
Good
excellent, cool. So as you peek around the corner, they do not notice you. Are you? Let me ask you this, just as a fun little. Are you able to shapeshift into species that have different like appendages than your base form?
No.
Technically, well, yeah, within the original changeling thing, it says you got to be kind of vaguely humanoid shaped.
Yeah,
but
but we're
since there are
also
no
awesome
humanoids,
aliens.
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
generic species, I've just been kind of waiting to.
Because I was just thinking if you could like peek some eye stalks around.
Oh yeah, no, I would not say anything that would be functionally
Okay.
useful like that. Probably.
Well, I mean, Hieronymus has done shit like, I don't
turned
know,
into Dad.
morph his own stomach so that stuff can fit
That's
in
what
it.
I
So
feel
I'm
like.
like, eye stalks are not that far out of the realm of possibilities.
Yeah.
I feel like my abilities are already broken enough.
But what if they were more broken?
Okay, how about this? Anything related to your eyes? No.
Yeah,
Your arms? Maybe.
Yeah, I feel it's just useful as a means of impersonating other people or whatever. I wouldn't feel comfortable getting any kind of extra sensory advantages or anything from it.
I think we should make Hieronymus as overpowered as possible.
Listen, as a
Yeah.
23, I was trying to give you something fun, but regardless, if you don't like fun,
I hate fun.
You hate fun.
That's why you're here.
That's why you're here. We'd never have fun here. But you see 4 uniformed Zalarian Italians sitting at a table. 2 of them are playing holographic chess in front of a very large vaulted door, which is inset into the stone wall.
I will backpedal and report what I saw to the rest of the crew.
Excellent.
Oh, they didn't see you then.
No,
So what do we do?
Good job.
thanks.
Well, was there any way around them, or was it just they're
There
in
was
the
like
way?
4 guys playing holograph chess. 2 of them were playing holograph chess. There was a vault door. That's what I saw. I didn't want to get any closer because, you know.
We could just, I mean, you could turn into like one of the many guards we've seen and killed, and just, pretend to be one of them or something. But we don't know enough about them. They might.
Right, yeah. Like, if I just show up and they're like, who are you and why are you here? Oh, I'm on shift now. We could just telekinetically carry a grenade right over and plop it in the middle of their table from 30 feet
I'm
away.
a fan of explosives.
We have no idea how many other people are here or what kind of alarm systems.
Yeah,
they
like a
have.
little stun
explosion
grenade
could-
kind of thing.
I meant to make them, but I've been working on a lot of things.
An explosion could, set them off.
Yeah, we don't really want to blow stuff up down here, but I was thinking like maybe a stun gassy kind of shocky thing.
Let me check my bag really quick to make sure I'm not missing anything. No, I mean, here's what I can do. I have a bomb that would almost certainly kill us all because it would burst into flame and fill the caverns with smoke, which would be bad.
Not
so we're
ideal.
not going to do that. I have I only have a few grenades left, but I can create more on the fly using a magic item I have. So we could throw like 5 grenades in there at once and probably kill them all. But then we might cause a cave-in.
Yeah,
which would
probably
be
want to try to avoid the
bad.
cave-ins.
We're trying to avoid that.
Yeah.
We could just shoot them from a distance.
Yeah, but then they could shoot back.
That is always the problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
This gun pierces. I could shoot through one of their heads and hit the other one right in the head as well.
Oh,
Or you could
goodness.
misfire.
Or I could misfire. But if it misfires, it won't go off and they won't know I'm there.
Well, that's true.
I could polymorph into a werewolf and try and scare them off.
I'm just
Bite
gonna,
their
I'm just
finger?
gonna look at you for a moment and be like, what?
What? I'm trying to
No,
think
no,
of
no,
things
wait,
that don't involve explosions.
You can do that?
Well, yes, I've never needed it before.
What?
You can turn into a werewolf?
Well, it's
Turn into a
it's
werewolf?
polymorph, so you can turn into multiple things. But yes, we've seen space werewolves, so I could do that.
This
he's
whole
awesome.
time.
That's amazing.
It's only for creatures. Can we?
Yeah.
Sure.
Do you need a list of the spells I know? I have my book.
No. Well, okay, here's what I can say. I can turn myself or somebody else invisible. Until you do something, they can't see you. Is there anything we could do with that?
Yes, turn Cyrus invisible. Cyrus walks in there.
Shoots them in the face?
No.
Oh.
I am about the loudest person that we have.
All we need to do is get them out of the room.
Wait. I have an idea. I haven't really had to do it before, but it's not a very big room, right, Brittany? He looked down, it's like a little area in front of the vault door.
It is. It's a little like alcovey area in front of the vault door. But there is no other entrances or exits that you can see.
So if we don't really have any option other than to fight our way in, which it seems like is probably the case, I have a couple of spells that hit kind of big areas, and could probably at least hit a bunch of them at once, so that we have a more of an advantage in the fight against them.
How many did you say there were again?
I saw 4.
There's only 4 as far as we know.
I have the ability to fill the room with lights that makes it really hard to miss them. And
Alright.
I also have the ability to sort of capture them in a bunch of webs.
You're also kind of smart. How good are you at holograph chess?
Pretty good at hologram chess. But I haven't done it in a
Are
while.
you going to challenge them to a duel of chess?
I don't think they're very noble, though, is the thing. I feel like normally, like, if it was like an honor thing, they'd do it, but I don't feel like it's an honor thing.
How about if it was like for money?
I don't know if I want to bet against these guys.
All right.
It's a good idea, though.
I mean, worst case scenario, we could do that, and then if
I
things
could-
go south, we could.
I
Kill 'em.
could charm one of them. It's been a while since I've done that.
You hear like smell like scoff in the background.
You asked me to do it again.
And it didn't work out.
What do you mean it did? It's not my fault you got sick. Maybe you just can't handle your charm.
Clearly not.
I've met that guy at the party. I mean, look, since they don't know we're here, there's a lot of ways we could just kind of pop out and fire like 12 times before they can even do anything. I mean, they're playing chess. They're not ready for us. We could kill them before they even have the chance to blink.
Or they could sound an alarm and we have an entire facility coming after us.
Yeah, that'd be pretty bad.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I can turn invisible. I don't know if that's going to do anything.
Well, at least if you're invisible, you can get a better lay of the room.
Yeah.
As long as you don't try and shoot anyone.
How far was it down the hallway to where they were?
It was, let's say, like 60 feet. Like,
Alright.
yeah, bit of a stretch. Everybody roll perception for me.
6. I'm busy. I'm planning.
Yeah, you're like
14.
the numbers are going around Flux's head.
14.
14, 4.
Wait, how many people do we have with us? 4 of us, 3 rock guys, Faz around. That's 9.
21.
Nice, Hieronymus, because you
Credit
were,
on my perception roll.
were like paying
Nice.
attention, and maybe you're on edge, whatever the reason. You hear the sound of like just big metal cylinders turning.
The vault is opening.
Well, that sounds like a good opportunity to make.
Does that mean we should just rush in? Is that... I assume we don't have a whole lot of time.
Fools rush in, and we are nothing if not fools.
I hate that you're kind of right.
Is this our plan?
We're just gonna rush.
Are you giving me the go ahead to start shooting? Because I'll start shooting.
No, I'm asking if this is where I need to end today's session, because we are at a really nice stopping point, and that's where I want to stop us.
I think that
Okay, excellent. This
We
is
hear the
where-
vault opening, and we're like, bum rush, and then we all do this, and then everything goes black and white, and then it's like next time.
Next time on Health
Okay.
Experience.
Okay, great. What a comedy of errors today was. Excellent, excellent, excellent,
Christ.
excellent.
Good time.
But it's fine and fun. All right. Well, thank you for watching Health Hits Experience. Thank you for joining us on this map making adventure that we've gone on. And thanks to you at home for supporting us. Music sound effects provided by Siren Escape and our very own Liz. Thank you for all of these lovely buttons I can press, Liz. They're very lovely. Thank you.
Yay.
Yay! Thank you to Molly Cook and Brian Bowersox in the control room. Special thanks to Community Access Media for the use of their facilities and equipment. Once again, if you want to support us, support Cam by going to bit.ly/CamErie donate. Join us again next week as we find out how do our space pirates get out of this one. Whoa! We'll
Something
see you
dumb.
later. Goodbye.